Welcome. Did I do it? Yes. Welcome in. It is late. It is 3:30 here in Los Angeles, and I am coming in to make some lunch. And I thought, I don't know if you're like me, but during this time of the year, I follow Lenten practices where I do not eat meat on Fridays and Wednesdays. And it's always hard for me to come up with something because I also don't eat grains, and especially during Lent. And so this is not an easy time to come up with, well, what am I going to have? And so I've decided that I've found a favorite. Here's another favorite of mine. Check this out. You cannot love this enough. Watch. I cannot love it enough. Automatic fill. Now wait, I think it maybe is going to go too high, so I'm going to actually have to stop it before it is there. Oh, we made it. Wow, that was exact. Now, am I going to be able to pick it up? Oh, did you know that you can shop directly from YouTube these days? Right on the screen, there is a little bag at the bottom. And now I just realized that I didn't put my little mug in there. But if you go to my last live, it's attached over there. I love this. I love this mug. I love this insulated glass mug. But I love that Whirlpool refrigerator either. And oh, I didn't even attach that here. So let me go back and do that later too. If you're interested in knowing about it, I will attach it later. But in any case, so on Wednesday, which was the first day of Lent, and I was raised Catholic. And oh, if you're new here, hi, I'm Beth. And I typically bring fashion, fitness, food, and finds, all with a wellness overview, because not only have I struggled with obesity for most of my life, for 22 years, I have been on a weight management journey after letting go of 230 pounds in 2003, 2004 as a result of a gastric bypass, or in conjunction with a gastric bypass. It was really due to a lot of protein and working out, lifting weights. But in any case, all of this lusciousness that I have from my waist down is due to a disease called lipedema. And that disease is resistant itself. The lipedema tissue is resistant itself to diet and exercise. But I like to always bring in a wellness overview to my channel, because that's my life. It's all about wellness. Even when I've been doing things that don't make me so well, there's still wellness in other areas that's happening. So it's just always there. I'm located in Los Angeles, and the other day I was like, you know what? Let me get a little something that's different. I haven't had in forever, but I used to enjoy making back in the day. I lived in San Diego, and this was one of my favorites. And I made it on Wednesday, so I actually did a portion for Wednesday, and then I set aside the ingredients for a portion today. So this is the little bitty pearl mozzarella balls. That was what was in here, and I used half of the container. The container has 8 servings in it, and so I did 4 servings the other day. And then the little bitty, these are called sprinkles, these little tomatoes. Isn't that funny? They're made by Sunkist, and I took half of the little individual container of that. And then this is some shelled edamame that I just get at Trader Joe's. It's so simple. So again, I took half of the package of that. And so here we are with the ingredients. See, here's the amount of mozzarella balls there are. And I use olive oil. I put about a tablespoon of olive oil. Oh, thank you for the bronze medal. Now, can you tell me, Jason, can you tell me a little bit about this bronze medal? Can you tell me about that? Because I would like to learn more. And this is interesting. Someone, thank you for the kind remarks. Someone is telling me to, oh, thank you for the gift. Willie Goodman, is that really your name? Because, or are you just Willie the Good Man? Or is it all together? Because that is awesome. And where are you located? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, talk about Friday blessings, huh? So I use a tablespoon of olive oil, and I use the Sicilian because it has a peppery finish, and I'm allergic to pepper. So this is where I get my pepper from. I get my pepper from peppery olive oil, and also from arugula, because I'm also allergic to lettuce. Can you imagine being allergic to lettuce? Do you know how many lettuce-wrapped burgers I've eaten in my life because I'm gluten-free as well? How crazy is that? Yeah, it's my real name. I love that. And where are you located, Ron? Where are you located, Willie? And this is funny because we have a Ronan Williams and a Willie Goodman. Thanks for sending the 6-7 as well. Now let's see. Were you born in 6? No. What is the reference for 6-7? I guess is the question I'm asking. So see, this is all nicely coated now. And then I'm going to also add, now notice that I am measuring. And that is because I have been back on track. I had gotten off track, and I'm back on track this week in conjunction with Lent. So 40 days fully focused, dialed in. This is pinoli nuts or pine nuts, and I've got 1 teaspoon here. The reason why I'm measuring everything is because I am on back on track, as I said, but I am back to using my Lumen device. Have you all ever seen this? This device, it measures your metabolic health. You blow into it, you breathe in, and then you blow into it. And it measures your metabolic flexibility. And with that, it tells you how many carbs, how many protein, and how many fats you should have on that day based on your metabolic flexibility that day. And and then it gives you, it gives meal suggestions, but truthfully for me, I have to use them as like a suggestion of a suggestion, because I have to come up with my own, because I have 26 food allergies. If you're new here, that's part of my world also. And so so I just look like, I'll see something and be like, oh, I should think about that, you know, or how would I do that for myself? And so, but what it does do is then I can record each of the parts of my meal, and then it will tell me how that fits into each of the, you know, daily suggestions. So I typically stick with about 1,500 calories a day, about 100 protein, and this is some balsamic glaze that I haven't had in a while, but I thought it would be pretty today, so I'm using that. And then I do need to get, one moment please, I have to get a little of my sea salt as well, just for a little. Can you hear that? You know what, I'm just gonna use the whole thing. I was thinking I was only gonna use half, but if I don't use it all, I know I'm gonna wanna go back. So, doesn't that look pretty? And now I'm gonna have some lunch. Would you like to join me? That is good. What do you think? Is that something that you would try? Make for yourself? Then, when you're using the lumen, once you've logged all the ingredients, so like, you know, each of the amounts that I used from the other day, I can now go in and I can pull up, it recalls what I had used the other day. So I can just select those. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Which I think is very helpful. And I think this will be a staple for me throughout Lent this year. This is easy, I don't have to think about it. No decision fatigue comes in, and it's delicious. Plus, oh, I just did a video about walnuts, and I forgot to say one of the important things. I forgot to say that they are a great source of omegas, omega-3, and one serving of walnuts is double the amount of omega-3s that women need daily. The edamame does have some I think it was like a third of your daily needs. Just take a vitamin. Well, for me, with 26 food allergies, you'd be amazed at how many things I could be allergic to. And often what's in vitamins, I'm allergic to. Doesn't it look good? And don't you love the bowl? This is a Fiesta Ware bowl, which I did actually pin here. except I think you have to go into one of these to look at the color. What have you purchased directly from the screen on YouTube? Drop it in the chat. And if you're here, throw up some of those thumbs ups so that I know that you're here, and hit the little those little hearts you can throw up. Awesome. Hearts are my favorite, so that's just an extra bonus when I see those going up. It also tells the algorithm that we're actually here talking. So who else is has a Lenten practice for the 40 days of Lent? Do you give up something? Do you add something? Let me know how you handle it. So good. I really hope you try it. There's so many textures with the edamame, the pine nuts, the cheese. My curves are rooted in a disease called lipedema. Have you heard of it? Although I'm not there, there's a symposium, well, I guess it's over by now, that went on today at Harvard, or in conjunction with Harvard, about lipedema. And experts and researchers and patients gathered from all over the world to attend. So we can continue to learn more about this disease and help more women. Most of the research that's taken place has actually happened over the past 5 years, and that's just fantastic. I don't know what the exact numbers are right now, but for a while, it was considered to affect about 11% of women worldwide. I think it's likely much higher than that. It's just that so many people have not been diagnosed that it goes unchecked. Unrecognized. Where's everybody coming in from? I think I said this already. I'm in Los Angeles. Today we had a beautiful day. I went for a glorious walk this morning with a friend, which was so important for my mental health. I've really been needing Happy Friday in real life. Community. And so it was great to sort of have a walk together. I'm starting up a new community of women. Initially, we'll gather virtually to support each other in our quest for improved health. Oh, Chicago. Tina. So delicious. Just made it. Edamame. Do you have Trader Joe's? Oh, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Paula. Nice. This is edamame, pre-shelled edamame that you get in the refrigerator section in Trader Joe's. The little edamames. I think they might be lightly salted, that's it. These little bitty tomatoes. They're from Sunkist, and they have different colors in the package. It's a very small package, but half of